Is that?
This is the human Proto-Reaper Shepard destroyed.
What's left of it. I'm surprised Cerberus recovered that much from the base.
I can't believe you really fought that. Those poor colonists.
The elusive man convinced me to work with him to save the colonies. But he never really cared, did he?
Perhaps he did. He certainly fooled himself into thinking this was for the best. When you work in secret, it's tempting to believe you have all the answers.
You're not him. You'd never be.
If it could have saved Thessia, I don't know.
Cerberus is actively using the surviving pieces. The central core, analogous to the heart, is largely intact. I believe Cerberus is using it for a power source.
Yes, let's put parts of a Reaper inside our base. This is a brilliant idea. I hope the elusive man isn't too surprised that they ended up indoctrinated. Alright, let's move forward.
More Cerberus forces en route.
Oh,
I'm ready.
Phantom.
Cerberus Phantom.
Good thing Liara's ready, because this is why I brought her.
Incoming.
And she missed. That's gonna miss, isn't it?
Phantom down.
Now, you may remember, well, probably not, considering how long ago it was, that after we finished Grissom Academy, I'd said that if you did not complete Grissom Academy in time, the mission would be considered failed, and that had some consequences. One of those consequences is that if Jack does not make it off the station, she is captured by Cerberus and turned into a phantom. And here is where you'll face her. It's basically like a regular phantom, except the name on her health bar says Jack rather than Phantom, and she shouts, "I will destroy you." And of course they comment on it, although kind of they don't really seem to care. Shepard and the crew. It's like, oh, wasn't that Jack? Well, we'll have to make Shepard pay. Have to make Cerberus pay for that too. That's about it. So it's kind of weird. But it's a good thing we got her out, because I would not have wanted that fate to befall Jack. Or anyone, really. This is not the last Phantom we're gonna face on this mission, even if Jack is not here. Bit of a decoy. Damn it. I keep thinking it's far enough away, and then it's not. There's also a shield pipe up there somewhere. They're coming up from below, it looks.
Watch out, they're coming from below.
Yeah. I have already noticed that. Oh, another Phantom. If I can get a good beat on the Phantom, then I can tell Liara to use stasis, but that's what I was afraid of. I can't get out of cover from here. Where the hell is the Phantom going? Okay, that's just cheating. And again, so is this, I guess. I do love stasis against these things. Shield pilot also works for us. Kinda pointless now, but it does work. I hope this thing is relatively inert. I would hate to get indoctrinated at this point.
don't like the feel of that thing. It's as though it knows.
I don't know. I don't think it would be that much intact still. More phantoms! I actually managed to shoot a shield pilot this time. Okay. I'm amazed they even managed to recover this much, considering we blew that base up. I keep thinking there's stuff to pick up, but it's just generators I destroyed. Okay. Looks like we're going that way. Let's see if there's anything here. Salvaged and medkits and stuff, and another video log.
Grayson's brain is a mess. He must have been completely under Reaper control by the end.
And the physical enhancements?
Extremely impressive, if we could avoid having entire neural pathways rewritten in the process.
Grayson's failure was due to a lack of resolve. He wasn't loyal to anything but his next dose of red sand.
You'd like to try it on loyal test subjects, sir?
Find volunteers among our new recruits. The physical benefits are too useful to ignore.
Talking about the novel, of course. Paul Grayson is from the novels.
The performance upgrades are off the charts. Our troops can outfight any Alliance soldier.
Roll it out. I want all troopers fitted with implants before the Reapers arrive.
I'm still concerned about us losing control of our forces. Some of them are already hearing voices.
When our work as Sanctuary pays off, the only voice they'll be hearing is ours.
Sir, you wanted my opinion on this. It's too dangerous.
No, we're close. Sanctuary was a success. We can control Reaper forces. Everything we've been fighting for, every sacrifice we've made, it's about to pay off.
We can't lose you, sir. Humanity needs your mind, and they need it intact.
I understand the danger, Jana. That's why I'm trusting you with this. As long as you're here, I know you'll keep me in line.
I'm holding you to that, sir. Okay.
Begin the procedure. No anesthetic. Computer, end recording.
Why no anesthetic? Some kind of macho thing? Seems he was applying Reaper upgrades to himself. Well, at least he believes in practicing what you preach, I suppose. But it is even more insane than we previously expected him to be. This is an entirely pointless room.
This is it. Stay sharp, everyone.
Now there's the familiar room. And the familiar place.
We need to locate the Prothean VI.
Shepard, you're in my chair.
This chair's about the only damn thing you have left. Cerberus is finished.
On the contrary, we have achieved everything I ever imagined. Almost everything.
Yeah. We all saw what you accomplished on Sanctuary. But it's not the same as controlling a Reaper.
A significant hurdle. But thanks to the Prothean VI, I have what I need to make it a reality.
The Catalyst.
Yes.
What is the Catalyst? And how exactly will it help you control the Reapers?
You'll have to ask the VI yourself. I'm done helping you.
When did you start?
You think because I'm willing to use the enemy's tactics that they're no longer my enemy? Everything, Shepard, everything I've done has uplifted humanity. Not only above other species in our galaxy, but over the Reapers.
If you're willing to do everything it takes, then hand over the Catalyst. With the Crucible, we can end this.
It's not that simple.
It is. It's that simple. We're fighting each other while the Reapers occupy Earth. It's time to stop.
Your idealism is admirable, Shepard. But in the end, our goals are simply too disparate. I believe destroying the Reapers would be the worst mistake we could ever make. And nothing you can say will ever convince me otherwise.
Even with Cerberus in ruins, you still think you can do this your way.
I'd expect you to say that. You never truly believed in us. Cerberus isn't just an organization or the people behind it. Cerberus is an idea. That idea is not so easily destroyed. Besides, I've already acquired what you're looking for.
EDI.
I've almost got it.
EDI, I'm surprised at you, working so hard to bring about the Reaper's destruction.
Don't listen to him.
You could have destroyed Eva's body, but instead, you chose to control it.
It was necessary.
My point exactly.
I've got it.
Online. Security breach detected.
Enjoy your little chat, but don't overstay your welcome.
You are attempting to recover me from indoctrinated forces?
Yes, I need to know what the Catalyst is.
Security protocols have been overridden. I will comply. The Catalyst enhances dark energy transmissions and coordinates the entire mass relay network. In your cycle, it is known as the Citadel.
What?
The Catalyst is the Citadel.
So the Crucible and Citadel together can stop the Reapers.
That is correct.
But the Citadel was built by the Reapers.
The plans for the Crucible were passed down to us from the previous cycle, and countless cycles before that. At some point, it is difficult to pinpoint when, the Crucible plans were adapted to incorporate the use of the Catalyst. Presumably, the Crucible was not sufficiently powerful to defeat the Reapers.
So we used their own technology against them.
Precisely.
Why couldn't you tell me this before?
It was feared that if the Reapers were aware of the Catalyst's intended use, they would retake control of it. I am programmed to withhold that information until the Crucible is complete.
It's as ready as it's gonna be. Let's get it to the Citadel.
That may no longer be possible.
Why not?
The one who broke through my security protocols, the one you call the Elusive Man, has fled to the Citadel and informed the Reapers of our purposes.
Damn it!
Then the Citadel is in danger. The Reapers will take control of it.
They already have. The Citadel has been moved to the Reaper-controlled space.
Moved? To where?
To the system you refer to as Soul.
Earth.
Correct. The Reaper forces will now consolidate power around the Catalyst and protect it at all costs. The odds of accessing it are remote.
Don't count us out yet. We've come this far, and we'll finish this. We'll get the Crucible to Earth.
I hope you find success.
EDI, get me Hackett. He needs...
Not so fast.
You.
He did warn you not to overstay your welcome. better than Thessia. More personal.
Let's get the cover. I hate this fight. Not entirely sure stasis works on here. I can damn well try.
All you're doing is making humanity weak. You're using Reaper tech.
And he just sits there recharging his shields. As usual.
Strong. We evolve or we die. Those are the options.
Ah, damn it. I hate it when he does that.
Is that the best you can do? How are the legs? Getting tired?
Let's make sure we have drones to deal with
You're still slow.
the other guy.
I'm only slow because I'm not running.
Let's not get too close to him.
You wrecked
Phantoms!
enemy Citadel.
And Liara's recharging. That's not good.
Ran off Thessia. Shut up. You're too late to stop what's coming. Maybe,
There's another Phantom somewhere. There it is.
maybe not. But you won't be there to see it.
I died so often in that fight the first time around. Gets better when you know what to expect.
That was profane, you son of a bitch.
The Citadel is in position. The Reapers are preparing to complete their harvest of your species.
I'll stop them.
It is too late. I recommend investigating a means of conserving information for future species. Perhaps you will succeed where we failed.
You didn't fail. You gave us a chance. And we're not done yet.
Shepard, you read me?
Barely.
I assume you've heard about the Citadel.
Just now.
Do we know what's going on? Why it's here?
The Citadel is the catalyst. Thanks to the Elusive Man, the Reapers are now aware that we know.
And so they moved it here to protect it?
As far as I can tell.
What does this mean for the Crucible?
I'll talk to Hackett about that, but it looks like our plan is even more desperate now.
Agreed. I've got a team in London. The Reapers have been preparing for something here. Now, we know what for. We'll scout it out. Try to find out as much as we can.
Roger that.
Well, at least we'll be seeing you sooner rather than later.
Be careful, sir.
You too, Shepard. Anderson out.
Okay, at least we got what we needed. But now there really is no going back. We're going against Earth, whether we like it or not. We have to get to the Citadel, get the Crucible to the Citadel, deploy it, and hope the hell it does something useful. At least it looks like it is mostly complete, thanks to all of our war assets. I hope we can get it there in one piece. Hopefully the war assets will help with that too. We actually got some more. A Reaper Heart. After Commander Shepard destroyed the Collector base, Cerberus spent months picking through irradiated rubble for anything useful. The human Proto-Reaper the Collectors were building lay in pieces, but its incomplete core survived. The power cell would have been capable of fueling a full-fledged Reaper. After studying the device, Cerberus modified it to fuel the elusive man's base. Alliance engineers believe they can use a core similar to power the Crucible. If you left the Cerberus or the Collector base intact at the end of Mass Effect 2, you will get more war assets for this. But I still think that's not a good thing to do. Well, that brings us to 9,273. And still 100% readiness. So we're as ready as we're going to get. That means that the next stop is going to be Earth.
For Cerberus, all that's left now is Earth. You ready?
Hell yes. Put me in a shuttle. I don't want to tell my grandkids that I spent the war guarding a door.
I don't know, it might be a lot safer here.
Ready whenever you are, Commander.
Specialist trainer.
I'm all right, really. I'm as surprised about it as you are, but I'm all right.
You're a credit to your uniform, Samantha.
I had a very compelling example.
And this round of the Normandy is pretty much saying goodbye to everyone, or at least wishing each other luck for this final mission. No messages. I think it's because I did the communications hub as the last thing bore Cerberus headquarters. I think if you do it before Horizon, you can still get a message from Grey Sato here, and then she becomes a war asset too. Oh well. It's not as if our war assets aren't high enough already.
You remember our first run to Eden Prime all those years ago? With that Turian Spectre watching us?
Nihilus.
Yeah, I told you that mission was gonna be bigger than we thought.
I think you can mark that prediction down as accurate.
And now we're heading back to Earth.
Is this mission gonna be bigger than we thought too?
Man, I hope not. A nice routine delivery run would be fine with me. It's been an honor, Commander.
Same here, Joker. I don't know how it's gonna end, but whatever happens.
What do you mean, whatever happens? Everyone knows what's gonna happen. You're gonna kick some Reaper ass, that's what you do. And I'll be flying you there in style.
And there's nobody I would rather have at the helm, Joker.
Commander?
The Normandy is ready, Shepard. All systems are armed, all ammunition is loaded, all reloads have been manufactured. Thruster fuel is at maximum. Cyber warfare suites have evolved in ways that would be computationally impossible to predict. I have also kissed Joker for luck.
I'm sure that'll make a difference.
How's your focus, Edie? Any big questions?
No.
Any small questions?
No.
Any lingering issues?
About what?
An imperfect designer who could be seen as a warped father figure, maybe?
Definitely not. Did something prompt this line of questioning?
I've just learned you have to ask about these things.
That is a lesson well learned from the past 3 games, indeed.
The Normandy is ready, Shepard.
Oh, I thought I was going to repeat the whole conversation, but fortunately not.
Commander?
Okay. Heading back to Earth pretty soon. So I figure one more look at this board wouldn't be bad. So many names on there that we know. Presley, Caden, Jenkins even. And of course, people we lost in this game. Fane, Legion, Mordin. It could have been a lot worse. If you make the wrong decisions, it can be a lot worse. Let's just hope that this final mission does not make any drastic additions to this board.
Cerberus is well and truly gone. I don't want to get into it again, but I'm glad you had a hand in shutting them down for good. Felt right, you know?
I hope that means you trust me now.
Never thought I'd see the end of Cerberus. Good riddance. We did some good over there. Commander?
Let's see, is there... Oh, Tali is with Garrus. Of course she is. I knew that would happen. I just forgotten about it. Let's check with Liara first.
A new notification is available on the private messages terminal.
Is it now? Email from Captain A. Reynolds to Miranda Lawson. Miss Lawson, the Alliance wishes to express its gratitude for your assistance. With the information you've been sending us on Cerberus, we've been able to avoid ambushes they were setting up for our supply convoys. We'd offer you additional resources, but I understand you've procured a Class F private fighter and joined up with former colleagues. I also understand that several Cerberus bases were lost after being attacked by a reported group of private special operatives of no known affiliation. The Alliance cannot officially condone this kind of independent operation, nor do we actually confirm that these operations are taking place. Good luck, Miss Lawson. Doesn't look like they're doing anything against it either, though.
How are you holding up, Liara?
Nervous, frightened, anxious to go, but glad I'm here. And I'm ready whenever you're ready, Shepard. In fact, I think I've checked my equipment 3 times.
7 times, Dr. Tassoni.
Stop me if I try for 8.
I have a feeling that's going to be useless. She's gonna do it anyway.
We can do this, Shepard. We can do this, Shepard.
By God, I hope you're right. Or goddess, I should say, in your case.
Shepard, we were just saying goodbye.
And making friendly wagers.
Optimistic wagers, in your case.
A Turian military operative competing with a Quarian mechanic, and I'm the optimistic one.
Do you remember Ilos?
Yes, it was filled with Geth, which tilted the odds in your favor.
Excuses, excuses.
I doubt you'll be hacking any synthetics this time.
I still have the shotgun.
I'll be sure to let a few Reaper forces get close enough for you to use it.
Thanks. Of course, if they get past me, they'll be right on top of you.
That's what the armor's for.
Right, showing some bravado, I have the feeling. This is one situation that turns out quite differently if you're not romancing either of them. Of course, if you play FemShep, you can romance Garrus. But if you are not, and also not romancing Tali, then Garrus and Tali get together here. Which, you know, I'm happy for them if that happens. Of course, I'm romancing Tali now, and Garrus is enough of a bro not to move in on Shepard. So that does not happen, but if you're not, then I have no problems with that. Although I have to say that I was kind of rooting for Cal Rieger in that case, to end up with Tali, but Garrus is good enough, I guess. And besides, it only matters for playthroughs in which I am not romancing Charlie, so not in this case.
You two have been with me longer than most. You believed in me when nobody else did. Thanks.
We'll finish this the way we started it. Together.
Damn right.
Indeed.
At least we finally killed Lieutenant Bastard Kai Lang. I just hope we get to do the same to his general. It's kind of amazing how everything's come full circle. The Citadel's been the center of galactic civilization, a Reaper trap, and my source of employment for a long time. And now it's our salvation for any chance at winning this war. I think it's time we got you back home, Shepard. Earth will either be remembered as the place we beat the Reapers, or it'll be a smoking ruin for the next cycle to wonder about.
Let's hope it won't come to that. Also, do you know how hard it's been on me not to call Kai Lang Lieutenant Bastard Kai Lang every single time he showed up? But I didn't want to steal Garrus's thunder.
Not right now.
Kill us alive, Shepard.
I guess that has a whole new meaning now. Because if Keela is the homeworld, in this case, I guess it would mean Earth. We got you your homeworld back, Tali. Let's hope we can do the same for Earth. And then, of course, Palaven as well. Which was, after all, the second place we saw fall to the Reapers.
You've come a long way since those days under Captain Anderson. It has been my great honor to be with you through this journey. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Shepard. And good luck. You've come a long way since those days under Captain Anderson.
That is not helpful.
Honor to be with you through this journey. I'm proud.
Kind of ruined the immersion, that kind of thing.
The Normandy is ready to go, Commander. Give the word and we'll get you to Earth. And Commander, it's been such an honor to be a part of the team.
Likewise, Gabby.
Good luck, and be careful, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck with the assault. Wish I was joining you.
No, you don't. I've seen you shoot.
Fine. Then I wish I could shoot better. Then I wish I was joining you. Take care, Shepard.
You too, Donnelly.
I think you're better off staying where you are. I'm sure the Normandy can use all the help it can get during this fight. There was actually some cut content for the engineering crew, where I'm actually kind of happy that they didn't leave it in. I think there was some kind of subplot with a saboteur or something, and you had to choose one of the engineers, which includes Tali, in case it happened after you got her, I think, to deal with it, and that person would then die. Which I would have hated to have to do, that choice. It's kind of like what Deanna had to do in that episode of Next Generation where she took the Bridge Commander's test, I suppose. And I guess the choice, if I had to have made that choice, I guess it would have been Adams. Because, you know, I can't send Tali to her death because she's a squad mate. And I don't want to break up Ken and Gabby just after I've managed to get them together. So, sorry Adams, but I like you. But I suppose you would have been the choice. Well, let's just be thankful that we didn't have to make that choice.
Commander, the Normandy is as ready as she'll ever be. That goes double for my team. We're prepared for whatever hits us. And Commander, whatever happens today, it has been an honor and privilege to serve with you.
The honor's been mine, Adams.
Give 'em hell, sir.
I intend to.
Are you all right?
I'm a colony kid, Shepard. Reckenstein. It was right next door to the Citadel.
Was?
Was.
I'm sorry.
The Reapers didn't even land on it to harvest. Just took a few shots from space. You know, because the Reapers hit industrial centers. And we have factories that make binoculars. Had factories.
We're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
I certainly hope so.
I am prepared for whatever lies ahead, Commander. The Reapers have haunted the galaxy long enough. It is time to end the nightmare. The deaths of my soldiers will be avenged. The events of the Cronian Nebula will not have been in vain. The last Prothean awaits your command.
That's the spirit. Glad to have him with us. Even if he can be a bit of a jerk sometimes. He is a very good soldier.
Is everything okay, Shepard?
Nothing from Cortez. That's a disappointment.
Sticking it to that bastard Kai Lang must have felt good.
You could say that.
Certainly did. Just wish we'd have caught up to the elusive man before he could screw us over again. You and me both. Well, at least we get to head back to Earth. I've been asking for it. I just hope I'm gonna make those Reapers pay. For everything they've done.
Indeed we will.
Hey.
Of course, there's one more valued squad member that I have to bid farewell to before we head down on this final mission. It would feel completely wrong if I didn't. Space Hamster, it has been an honor. Without your moral support, I could not have done this. Okay, maybe that's a little bit over the top. But you know, it is kind of a tradition for Commander on the eve of battle to tour his ship. So I wanted to take one last look around our quarters. Tali's picture, of course. The fish. So much effort put into keeping them alive through 2 games. You'll see they'll be the only things that survive the whole war. But that is it. Only one thing left to do. One place left to go. Where all of this started. When the Reapers invaded at the beginning of this game. Earth.